Right, morning. 30th of December 25. So it's the mother card energy again. And we've got Sam Cooke. I was born by a river. It's not called that though, is it? Change gone come. We've had this before. We get this a lot when spirit know there's something big coming. So let's see what they've got for us today. I was born by a river. Moon, Capricorn, 8th house. So the moon is in Taurus, I believe. Yeah. Capricorn's in Venus. It's the sun sign. It's Mars. And Juno. 8th house. Let's have a look. We've got Libra. So partnerships, ambition, and your shadow side. Let's have a look then. So mums today. Growing as a person, as a soul. It's Devita. It is winter. Sorry about that. Oh, there it is. So it's birthing something as well, creating something, motherhood in all its forms. It's merging of two families, the military, May the 31st, November the 11th, poppies. So let's see what she's got to tell us today. Oh, she's in the first part. That's massively important. So yes, a change is coming because we're growing as a person, as a soul. Happiness can return, but not until we grow. And we grow through pain, I'm afraid. We don't become a mother unless we go through childbirth. So there she is. We've got Leo energy, which is let's have a look, see if we've got it in the chart. No, it's not in the chart. So this is about control. This is about bravery. It's about taming the demons within or without. Those that try and control. It's about things that go on in the dark. So again, your shadow side. But it's mostly about, it's not about the actual Leo. It's about that lady there that's controlling that lion. So you're able to open people up or close them up at will. 8 or 26. So we've got David, Ian, can't think of anyone. Oh, Penny. Again, Penny. And Barbara. We've got someone in uniform, possibly, but it's Capricorn, which we've got in the dice. It's a businessman. We've got Sweet William the flower. We've got the name William. We've got someone good and generous, kind, accepted into the family, and positive actions being taken in the next 8 days. A windfall, perhaps, of money. Loyalty, a happy retirement, something that's taken 10 years. And there she is, the daughter. So mother and daughter, someone coming back from the gates of hell. A victory. Wow, this is turned out to be really positive. Except that this is a heavy burden that we're carrying that needs to be let go. Victory doesn't come easy. It's going to be painful. It's going to be a burden, but it'll be worth it. We've got 2 10s here, so something is ending in your stability, finances, and actions. You're going to stop doing something that's causing you this burden, which is good. So we've got Kelly, Marcia, Elaine, George, Destiny, Lee, Esme, Rose, the letters B and J, all connected to spirit. Pomegranates, the travellers, the psychics, the mediums, the tarot readers. It's not letting the negativity in anymore. A change gonna come. That's what it says. I'm too tired of living, but I'm afraid to die. There we go. Rising, mother rising. So maybe this is, for me, it would be mum rising up to a higher level of being, a state of being. But there's more levels before that, before you pass on to the other side. So mothers are, this situation is improving in their spiritual life, not the material life, the spirituality. Because you don't want to sell your soul to the devil. We're no longer living in the past, crying over spilt milk. We know that the past is over, the future is not promised, and we've got to live in the now. So the 20, Gary and Sandra, we've come to that crossroads. We know that we have to take a different path because the one we've been doing is insanity. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different outcome. Somebody wants to escape 2 days, but they don't want to take this action that's needed to do it. So no passion for this situation anymore. Impotence, someone feeling they cannot or will not do what they say they're going to do. They can't put the money where the mouth is. They won't put the money where the mouth is. Emasculated. Head and face injuries. Dishonouring the dead. Yeah, somebody's being watched. The truth is being spoken. There could be an immature child or adult, a sporty type person or someone very dark that speaks the truth and shames the devil. So the devil's getting a bad rap. Yeah, it's a nightmare situation that you could have left at any time. The door was always open. But it seems like the sleepless nights are over and you've decided now is the time. You're going to take the opportunity that's been given to you within a year. It could be a new home, a new life, a new business, whatever it is and will pay off should you choose to nurture it. Take the opportunity while you can. Somebody doesn't want to put the effort in there. They want the reward without the effort. And this is going to be an exceptional effort needed, and that's why they don't want to do it. So there is enemies here, but those enemies may well be yourself, your thoughts and words, negativity, harsh words, fast, rapid communications coming in, and you're not going to like them. Somewhat like them anyway. So, but they will be honest. So it's honest, harsh, cutting words, but that doesn't mean that they're lies. They could well be true. There's a chance of burnout here. Somebody may have made themselves worn out because they've been Cinderella, looking after everybody else. Yeah, children are the problem, or trauma from the past, or your childhood, child abuse, bad memories of the past, recent or a long time ago. It may come back to haunt you. An opportunity that you didn't nurture. So that opportunity may come round again. But if you didn't look after it last time, it may be harder this time. It might not be as easy. Yeah, there's that bloodbath again. So here we go again. Watch yourselves, because somebody here wants to win at all costs and they don't care how they do it. They're quite prepared to cut the nose off to spite the face. Bloodshed, knife crime, shootings, all that. 5 weeks. When is it ever going to end? The children are the ones that suffer. So this is someone here that definitely doesn't want to take action, doesn't want, is a coward, really. You need to be brave because they've lost all hope. They've left hope in the box. Pandora. Look at the story up, see what it's about. You have to find hope and face the chaos head on, because the only way out of this situation is to face the chaos. That bill behind the clock or whatever it is, get in touch, because out of that chaos comes the order. You grow through pain, and your wishes and dreams can't come true until you take action. 17. Fred, you'll never get it if you keep dimming your light to fit in. So patience will be needed definitely when these words come through. Don't act in haste because you'll repent at leisure. There's unfinished business here. Sagittarius, you have another lesson to learn, but a change is coming. Yeah, you need a new team. They keep saying it, don't they? A new business, whatever it is, whatever this is, will prosper within 3 years if you choose to nurture it. The green light of go from Spirit. But you've got to take the opportunity. No longer revisiting the past. You can't be emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually blackmailed anymore. A choice is being made. 2 weeks. And no more shame, no more blame. You're not going to let those words, those thoughts hurt you anymore. Whether they're from the past, the distant past, and your childhood, so that your inner child is wounded, or recent. All you have to do is stand up for yourself. There's nothing to fear but fear itself. So you have to make that change happen. Easier said than done for some, isn't it? So, 8th house, a death and a rebirth, transformation. The phoenix will rise from the ashes. The rooster, the chicken, the phoenix. The judgment of Solomon. So, we've been through that story before. Look it up if you haven't heard me tell you it. It may seem harsh, but it's fair. Rising from the muck of the swamp. Joshua. So Scorpio then is the snake, which shedding a skin, a change. It's about the reproductive organs and shared resources. So that impotence thing, also ankles and legs, but the impotence thing could be that, the reproductive organs. Funerals, parlours, cemeteries, labour wards, ancestral property, the colour black. Someone is mourning something. Interaction, shared resources, birth, death, rebirth, regeneration, sexual unions, integration, self-sacrifice, which is the 8 of Pentacles, expanded awareness, so seeing the bigger picture, inheritance, yes, we've got inheritance there, other people's money, and inherited psychic ability. It's about your self-awareness, and Pluto, which is in Aquarius now, I believe, unless we've retrograded or anything like that. Let's have a look. Pluto, yeah, in Aquarius, 2 degrees 40, so number 2 there again. One great certainty of life that is most feared is the change, the death that's met. Expanded states of consciousness are encountered. It's about shared resources, monetary gain, and things inherited. How easily resources are shared or how greedy someone is. Inheritances may be physical or psychic, including ancestral patterns, and somebody's dishonouring the dead with this inheritance. One of the most fundamental processes of the 8th house is the openness to give and receive. This is where the individual loses that sense of separate identity and learns to merge, which is what this card's about, with another. For some people, this is transcendental experience. For others, it will be very painful. It describes sexuality, choice of sexual expression, the sign pointing to how intimacy is experienced, and the expectations around sexuality. Uranus in this position, for example, indicates deep ambivalence and ambiguity around gender and sexual preferences. So there could be, with this stabbing or whatever, something to do with genders. Moon in Capricorn then, which we've got the Sun in Capricorn, but this is the Moon in Capricorn. Oh, sorry. And there it says the Mother, the Moon in Capricorn. Emotionally controlled, yep, controlling. There we are. We're in control. Self-reliant, diligent, dependable, dutiful, or authoritarian and insecure. The Moon in Capricorn needs to control environment and family. So somebody is trying to control their environment and their family. And it's becoming too much of a heavy burden. You can't control everything. You've got to let go sometimes. So it's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die. So you've got to do something. Got to make that change. Change your energy. Don't let the negativity into your field. Ocean, the goddess of beauty and love. Well, there we go. Ocean, same as Demeter, Venus, love, Ocean. So what have we got in Venus then? Capricorn. Well done, Spirit. There she is. So Ocean, not as in ocean, the sea, but if it was born by a river, I suppose Spirit could be using it because it's the nearest thing they've got. This is from the Yoruba tribe. Happiness in love, sexual satisfaction, fulfillment of desires, meeting a soul partner, resolution of opposites, marriages and a happy ending. So a proposal may be coming your way very soon, next year maybe. She brings an end to the restless search for true love. She brings peace and satisfaction, trust and friendship. There we have it, the trusted friend. There we go. And safe harbour from life's storms. You are looking for an end to a dispute or the end to a quest. Take heart because it is near. Ocean brings you into harmony with yourself and the universe. Yep, there we are. All is right with the world. Ocean lulls wildness into calmness. So she tames the beast. There we go. Well done, Spirit. And soothes the savage beast in your heart and the hearts of others. In business matters, Ocean brings clarity and compassion. The rare gift of honesty. What did I say? Truthfulness, honesty. There we are. Ocean brings light to dark places. There's the darkness in your life and turns your sorrows to joys. Absolutely bloody beautiful. Could we ask for better? So a change is coming. But you have to put the effort in when it does. You have to nurture this new beginning, whatever it is. Well done, Spirit. Thank you. Bit of positivity for a change. nose is itching as well. So if somebody's lost a child in spirit, oh, the raccoon, mischievous child probably, a very mischievous one. And it's number 33. So the doubles, double numbers, because I believe when I did the chart it was 11 minutes past 11, which means you're not listening to me. The raccoon and the sycamore call us to explore a thrilling new interest, idea or opportunity. There we are, there's your opportunity. The sycamore is that helicopter seed that goes round and round there, so you don't want to be like a human helicopter whizzing around. Raccoons are intelligent creatures, dexterous and eager, often linked to bandits due to their mask-like markings. So don't let somebody steal this from you, but don't act in haste either. Often linked to bandits due to their markings like around the eyes. They are quite lovable rascals, rarely seeking to cause harm. Like the raccoon, the sycamore tree is associated with desire to learn. There we are, knowledge, gain knowledge. So you don't mean to cause trouble, but when you find this out, something's going to happen. In the Bible, a man named Zacchaeus climbed a sycamore tree to get a better view of Jesus as he passed through the town of Jericho. The walls of Jericho are coming down. There we go. Jesus rewards the man curiosity by visiting his home. So a visitor is coming, and it will be someone of great value. You may be feeling bored, left out, or like nothing piques your interest. Take time for rest and self-care. We cannot feel curious when our most basic needs are unmet. What new hobbies or interests do you want to explore? So maybe it's through this new hobby or interest that you take up and you nurture, success comes from it. Absolutely beautiful. I'm not going to take any more cards because I think that's a really good read. So the 8 is very important. Capricorn is very important. And I'll tell you what the song is when I finish this. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.